Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 12 of our Season 3 for Medieval Dynasty on the new map. Today we're going to start off with some light mining, right where we left off last episode, followed by a little bit more hunting. We're going to try and see what quests we can scare up, and try to get a house or two and maybe a fishing shack up and running. Our ideal here is to maximize the downtime of winter to try and get a jump start before we have to deal with all the flax in the spring. So we're not going to have a lot of time when we're dealing with the fields. So if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Alrighty, here we are, getting ready to go into our mine. Hello, Autumn. Hey, Scattered. What's going on, guys? Let's see. Weight-wise, we're a little heavy. I need to figure out what we've got going on that's making us a little heavy. Not the potage. Coins don't have weight. The extra bronze pickaxe, maybe? Well, we're not going to need 3 of them for this, so let's go ahead and throw all but the stolen one in storage. And we will, we'll use the stolen one. Just to get rid of it. Hide the evidence. Oh, don't grab the stick, Seg. Come on, man. Right, we need Geraldine, because we can't call her... Oh, you guys forgot to remind me. We have to murder that pig before we go into the mine, or we're going to have to deal with the sounds again. Oh, thanks, Autumn. I appreciate that. Alright, it's time to go a pocket piggy. Now... It's not at this mine, it's at the other mine. Alright, well, never mind. That's probably why y'all didn't remind me, because we're not at the right mine. And I forgot Geraldine again. Wow, we are off to a rousing good start, aren't we? Alright. You know what? And we did establish that it's a little bit easier if we start at the end and work our way forwards. As far as our trips get shorter and shorter instead of longer and longer. And that way we're not running all the way to the back of the mine just for 1 or 2 nodes at the very end. Alright, it is darker than normal, and I think it's because we're on nighttime. But that's not a huge deal, because we have at least 1 potion of not on us. I must have sold the potion of night vision, which is most unfortunate. So I apologize for the dark, guys. It won't last very long. There we are. But I do need to drink that potion of strength that I keep forgetting about. And a big thanks to Melody for pointing that out to us. Because it saves us a hit per on these, which is actually a double savings, because it's 1 less swing of the pickaxe, so it saves that time, and it's using less stamina because we don't have to swing the pickaxe 1 more time. So that's less stamina regen time as well. So it's actually double the savings. Which is super exciting. Now, we still have like 44 bronze knives that we forgot to sell off last season. So that's okay. We're going to have a little bit extra this season. Which definitely never hurts. Alright, we're about to lose our torch, aren't we? Oh, no, we're not going to be able to do another load. So let's load up Geraldine. And we should be able to, because we're only at 129 and we can carry 250. So if we load up Geraldine, we should be able to clear the rest of our way up to her. Yep. Okay. Now, we did notice that the strength potion lasts pretty much the entire mine run, which is super nice. So, you're only doing one per mine run instead of a bunch. Like we would with the night vision. I think we needed 3 night vision to do a single mine run. So, that helps. We are going to lose our torch. We can always make another one when we get back. But that's not going to help us for the rest of this run. Alright, is what it is. Alright, so let's take what we've got on Geraldine. We're pretty close. We're only 50 kilograms shy. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna have to look at the ground to be able to see. This is heinous. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Drop this stuff off and grab another stuff for a torch. Believe it's just sticks and straw. I don't know, we haven't made a terrible lot of torches. It's not generally something that we worry about. We could see if we have any... No, apparently we don't. Apparently I sold the night vision potion, which is unfortunate. But hey, it is what it is. Let's grab some sticks and some straw, and we'll make a couple of torches, just in case. 3's probably excessive, but you know what? We never do anything by halves, do we? Alright. I really wish the torches were a little bit bigger of a radius. Kind of like they were in Sengoku Dynasty. The torches in Sengoku Dynasty were quite a bit more useful than the ones here in Medieval Dynasty. But, I guess you can't have it both ways, right? We're going to have to revisit that game soon. Because they have done a lot of adding to that game since we ran our initial playthrough when it first dropped. There's a lot more to it now. They've got farming and some other cool stuff. I haven't actually loaded it since we did it for the stream, the series. So it wouldn't be a bad thing to check it out again, I don't think. It is frustrating, though, going from Medieval Dynasty to Sengoku Dynasty because they are not the same. The villagers only do stuff on season change. They don't do stuff daily like they do in Medieval Dynasty, which makes it very, very frustrating. But it is what it is. Different studio, so same producer, different studio. And here we'll kind of making mince pasta thingy. Awesome stuff. So you always have the coolest meals, man. I tried to make General Tso's chicken tonight, and it did not go well. It was good, it was palatable, but it was a travesty to call that General Tso's chicken. It was basically a spicy sweet and sour chicken. And I used jasmine rice instead of white rice, which in retrospect was a mistake. But, yeah. Like Sengoku, but Medieval Dynasty is so much better. It really is. And I mean, to be fair, they've had more time with it. Medieval Dynasty is quite a bit older, and the studio that made it, I feel like, knew more of what they were doing. It doesn't sound very nice, but that's what I think. It was tasty, it was a travesty to call it General Tso's chicken. I tried to follow a recipe that I found, and of course it's me, so I can't just follow a recipe, I have to tweak it. And it was some shenanigans in the kitchen. I hear you, Geraldine. I agree. With time, Sengoku will catch up eventually. Yeah, exactly. You give it some time. They're already making good strides. They're headed in the right direction. And there's actually a game, I found a neat little RPG. It's a single person developing it, and it is still obviously early access. But I was going to make a video on it, and I still intend to, this week. But he changed the way that his skill trees work now. So the character that I had that was super advanced, that was going to show off all the cool stuff that you could do in the game, is no longer viable. So I'm going to have to spend some time getting another character up to snuff before I make the video. One of my favorite skills was in the Druid skill tree, where you can become a raven, and that allows you to fly, which gives you some really cool access to stuff that otherwise is a giant pain in the butt to get to. But when he changed the way that the skill trees work, it used to be a network where you started in the center and worked your way out by picking nodes along the chain. And now it's a level-based system with bars. So you get like 5 skills at level 5 that you can pick from, 5 skills from, and you can pick all of them at those levels. But it's no longer, I can't just bum rush straight to the Raven to get things easier and then power level my way up on the other stuff. So I've got to actually take the time and do some actual progression. But it's a fun little game, and I enjoy it. It's not even close to being finished. But, it's fun. It's fun enough that I feel comfortable recommending it, unlike, Farmer's Dynasty, which that game is loosely applicable. Alright, what did I miss? So there's at least one back here in this corner. I feel like we missed an entire arm. Yes, actually, I have gotten everything in Planet Crafter. I have 100% completion on that game. And it is quite a bit of fun. It's a little peaceful. The fact that you can die to environment, but not really anything else, was interesting. It was an interesting choice, let's put it that way. But it was a fun game. It's definitely, it's great for when you need to calm down. Like after a shit day at work when you want to murder pixels, probably not the best game. But when when you've had a rough day and all you want to do is relax and veg and just take your time, it's a great game for that. I'm seriously considering running... Oh, what the hell was the name of that game? I can't remember it now, offhand. Oh, it's going co-op in 2024. Interesting. That's going to be frustrating, though, because there's not really anything that you need other people's help for. And there's something that I've discovered playing survival games with my friends. Not only is it that sometimes it's frustrating when people do things differently, I can get over that, especially with my friends. But the part that I really struggle with is now you have to get twice the resources to gear 2 people. And we're running into that problem with this, where, you know, we're in full bronze, and it's year 2, and, the same cannot be said on the co-op, because even though we can get materials faster, we need twice the materials. And when you have limited materials like the mines, it becomes problematic. Alright, speaking of problematic, my dumbass wasn't watching our weight. Alright. So if we get into Geraldine, okay, she doesn't have anything on her. So let's come grab those rocks that we dropped. Perfect. Alright, there's mine number 1. No. There we go. And in Planet Crafter, with some of that stuff costing absolutely absurd amounts of materials, I feel like that having to gather twice the materials would be quite a bit of a problem. Yeah, The easiest way to do that is either have one person the designated settlement builder, and everybody else just deals with it, or up your building amount and have everybody build their own village wherever they want. And that's, and a lot of times, what we do in survival games is we'll all start out together until we get enough established that we have materials for where we can survive on our own comfortably. And then we will split up, so to speak. We'll trade amongst ourselves, but we don't actually run in the same base. And sometimes it's just Psych wandering off on his own and establishing his own base when nobody else is paying attention. But seeing as that's the kind of crap that I do in real life anyway. I have been known to disappear from gatherings when people aren't paying attention. Just because I get bored or something else catches my attention, or I don't know, I need to recharge. Hey James, what's going on, man? Hope you had an awesome day, bud. There we go. Oh. Probably should have taken some of those bronze knives with us. I guess we can make some stone ones for free while we're out here. Once we get into iron, that'll be a lot better, because we won't be cutting into our profits to make ourselves tools. You know about the chest that is in the attic of the house you started in? Yes, we actually did raid that one. There's a couple of potions up there and a bronze axe stuck in an I-beam. Excellent. Oops. I think that's everybody. So yeah, there are noticeably less deer in winter, it looks like. Winter might just be the bad hunting season. Alright, so let's... Whoops. There we go. Alright, let's see how the other herd looks, because it did not take us hardly any time at all to clean these guys out. I could have got some more birds there. I want to make us some bronze arrows, so I really want to work on getting some of the birds taken out. We do need to watch out for wolves. Sometimes they do wander across the stream here. Where's the other herd? Hello? Oh, there they are. You know what? Let's put our meat on Geraldine because it's kind of heavy. We can probably throw the leather on there too. That way we don't have to slow down in the middle of our hunting spree here. Extra knife wouldn't go awry. This herd's usually bigger than the other one. You know what? That wolf's not hurting anybody where he's at, but they're good XP. Both for killing and harvesting. Come on then. They said that it respawns. Okay. Do we know what kind of a time frame? Because we've been checking houses for respawns, and for the most part, they haven't been. Granted, we're only 2 years in, so it might be like the trees, where it takes 2 full years to respawn. That's feasible. The music changed. I thought we were in combat. In the northeast of the map, there's big ruins on a cliff. Yeah, we wanted to go up there. You got your iron crossbow there? I wanted to go up there because I wanted to investigate that tunnel that leads to it. It looked interesting to me. Alright, yeah, instead of the 4 bucks and the 6 does, it looks like we have 2 bucks and 4 does. Maybe 3. I don't know, that one looked like a double, but... Headshot and body shot. And... Oh. Swing and a miss. And you're all surprised by that. Nope, there were 4 does. Oh, I think that was a head. They said that they forgot to time it. That's fair. That's fair. Well, we know the first house that we raided. So, once that one respawns, we'll have a time frame. Oh man, all the deer are going to go over where the wolves are. That's not good. The things we do for leather. Ah, he turned. I don't know if that was a headshot or a chest shot. I guess we'll just keep pelting them at random. Yeah, I don't know if that counts as a headshot or a body shot. In the neck like that? Oh, the other one finally died of its wounds. Oh, no, it didn't. That one did, though. Yeah, we're doing much better with the flat bow. Nope. Got it. We might have to make some more bronze spears. They really are helpful when they're close like that. Oh, apparently the bronze spears cause bleeding as well. I did not know that. I thought we still had 2 bucks left. It's been over a month since you played because you can't build anything anymore and can't sell your stuff. You making too much stuff to sell, or are you having some kind of a bug? I really wish you guys had stopped turning randomly when I release. That's super annoying. Oh, there were still 2 bucks. Shit. That sounded like a combat music switch over again. Just a random, here's some combat music. And I remember last episode where we got surprise jumped by bandits. So I wanted to make sure that we weren't exposed. Come on, then. Maybe that'll stop the combat music. You're gonna have a great time collecting all the leftover arrows. Yeah, we always do. Although I think we've been doing a pretty good job of cleaning up. Or they break. The stone arrows break so easy it's not even funny. I'm hoping that once we get the bronze arrows we won't have to pelt them so much. And it'll use quite a bit fewer arrows. Yeah, that was a really good headshot. Too much, your warehouse is full of logs and stones. Yeah. Yeah, there really aren't that many laying around, surprisingly. We've done way worse. Our spears are about to go. I haven't decided yet if we're going to make more or not. I think 2 is probably a good number. Maybe 3. The downside is they're heavy, so I really don't want to carry a bunch of them. On the upside, though, we got quite a bit of leather and meat out of these 2 herds. 63 leather. That's going to go a long way towards helping with the bags. You steal the wooden crossbow and Piastovia in the beginning, make a ton of wooden bolts, don't bother hunting for them half the time. Oh, that's fair. Oh, there was a bird. I didn't see him rendered in, so I didn't slow down. We really need to get some feathers so that we can get some bronze arrows. What are we doing on arrows anyway? Because we just used a bunch. Whoops. Still have 26. I mean, that's not great, but it's not awful either. Hey, Melody, what's going on? We haven't seen you in a little while. Oh yeah, Autumn, did the wife still die when you did the badger fat? Yeah, life has a way of doing that. Oh, so it is my fault she died then. I feel awful now. I feel absolutely awful. That's disappointing. Yeah. I figured that the, you know, medical professional would give you a better recovery item than badger fat, but yeesh. Or badger lard. Well, I guess lard is fat, so it's kind of the same thing. Alright, we only have enough feathers to make 20 arrows, which is not a terrible lot. Right? Yeah, I feel terrible about that. That was not good. We basically murdered his wife. So there is a way to murder villagers. Or at least one. Okay, 62 is going to be 31. That's going to be a chunk of change. Oop. Hey, hey, hey! Sewing hut tier 2. That means that we can actually start purchasing some of the recipes for wool. The unfortunate thing is we can't actually get wool. So we're just going to hold off on the recipes for now. There's no real point. Geraldine. Where'd I leave you, kid? Yeah, the Castellan in Piastovia. I tried to push him off a wall in one of our early episodes, but it wouldn't let me. He was up on the ramparts, and he was at a gap in the ramparts, so I tried to poke him with the spear. Unfortunately, you can't. But it made me feel better.
I'm colorblind.
You're colorblind? You cannot be a smith if you are colorblind. I'm sorry, but metallurgy, you need fine color detail between yellow and red.
How can I help you?
Do you need to know when it's white hot, when it's red hot, and when it's yellow hot? And, all of it's too hot for you to tell by feel. So he's going to make subpar equipment because of that.
Since that one day I was attacked by...
What? Since the one day he was attacked by a furious squirrel? And I missed the rest of it. I kind of want to know how that ended. Tin, there we are. It's the same guy that said he was colorblind too, so that's awkward. Alright. Oop. Unfortunately, we had so much ore that we couldn't deal with it all at once, even with the donkey. Going to do each stack separately, and then now we have to go back and do them together.
Not stand under the tree when it falls.
Yeah?
How is life?
That is sound advice, sir. He said the key is to not stand under the tree when it falls. Alright, so there's another 34 bronze. And we've got some copper left over. How's our stolen pickaxe doing? Okay, so that's probably going to break. So let's put it back, and we'll let the villagers use it. And we'll take this one. Because we're going to need one for the other mine as well. Let's see. It's got one copper bar there, so we can take that. You know what? Let's not take the copper just yet. Let's wait until we have the other mine done as well. Alright guys, we have to murder that pig first this time. Because I am not dealing with that again. So we're going to head to the other mine, and we're going to murder a pig, and then we're going to hit up the other mine. See, we want to head thereabouts. Apparently we left a log out here. Piggy apocalypse time. Oh man, there were a bunch of birds we could have got feathers off of if I'd been paying attention. Oh well. You're starting a new playthrough, you don't like the way your village is turning out? Yeah, the moving buildings would be super nice, that is for sure. It would tear away a little bit of the immersion though. There's another herd there. I think we knew about that one though. Because there's another herd down by where Stesso's house is. Which is actually over here by our second mine. In that really flat shoreline area. He's got some good pictures up on the Discord. That's how I know where his house is. Okay, and some random poison bronze arrows. Well, that's better than nothing. If there's lynxes, we should be coming up on the pigs any minute now. And it's entirely possible, guys, that he is under the graphics. Of course, it's also entirely possible that that's him over there. Alright, we'll have to check the map and see if we got them all. And if we still hear pig sounds, then it means that one of them is under the graphics. Nope, that is all the pigs. It's grayed out. So if we hear pig sounds, there's nothing we can do about it, because that would mean that they're under the graphics. That's so exciting. We got access to our hoods for our fur. Now, we can take this, but that's going to cut into our bronze. So I don't know that that's really worth it. Right. Let's move you back over here. We can call up Geraldine. Ah, I keep doing that. There she is. Alright, now hopefully we don't have to deal with any annoying squealing while we're down in the mine. It's grayed out, so I'm assuming there's not one under the graphics, or it would show that there's still a pig around somewhere. Whoop. Geraldine took a little fall damage there, that's unfortunate. She'll heal up quick like though. Now unfortunately, because we did murder some pigs, we have some stuff that we need to drop off. So we'll put this leather in there. We'll put the meat in the wrong storage for the time being. It is what it is. Oh, that wooden shovel. That's weight that we don't need to. Alright, 35-ish is about right. That's generally what we run empty, so... Well, empty minus what we actually need. Alright, now this mine was a little bit more intricate than the other one. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop our potion. Oh, that might have been a little ambitious. Yep, that was a little ambitious. We should add Geraldine a little bit closer. Thanks for that tip, Melody, on the potions. That really is helping. I'm assuming they're 3-hit with iron tools with the potion active. Because the default for iron is 4 hit. And it's 4 hit with the bronze with the potion running. So I'm guessing that it basically puts you at a tier higher quality. Oh, okay, okay. So it's the equivalent of running steel tools in a game where you can't get steel. I wish they would add steel. That would make something interesting. So they could do charcoal burn piles out of logs. Because that's how they used to make charcoal en masse back in the day. You'd make burn piles and then your charcoal would be created at the center. A little bit of clay around the outside of it. So you could do that to get some charcoal, and then use your coal and your iron to make steel. That would be nice. And that way they wouldn't have to add a new ore or anything for it. Maybe I'll recommend that on their Discord. I don't know if they'll add something like that, though. That's going to radically change the game in general if you added a new tier of tools. But I also want to submit the idea for a Creech and having a diplomat villager running it so that they could care for children. So you could even set it up to where like 1 kid per diplomat level per worker kind of a thing. So you'd still lose some to care for the children, but you wouldn't lose half of your village. That would be kind of nice. I like how long the strength potions last too. Like you can get through the whole mine on a single potion. Yeah, repairing tools would be cool too. Well, basically, you would, for charcoal, you would make a pile out of logs. So you would have to have a buildable item that took several logs. And then you would use a little bit of clay around the outside of it. And then you would light it like you would a campfire. And generally speaking, they would burn for days, weeks, sometimes months to get you charcoal. So you just have it set up on season change that it's complete. And then you would go and get your charcoal out of the building. Worm did something very similar, which Worm was made by the same guy that made Minecraft, except it's more realistic. In a lot of cases, it is too realistic. Like, to make a wagon, you have to make spokes, make an axle, make a wheel, put the spokes on the wheel, put the wheel on the axle, then make a whole nother wheel and spokes for the other side, and then make the centerpiece for it, for the wagon, and then attach the axle and wheels to the wagon body. Like, it's super, super in-depth. Well, yeah, they used a kiln, though. But yeah, I suppose that could work, too. I really like Worm, but I cannot play Worm online. I have to play the Worm Unlimited, which is basically solo. You can set up a server to play with your friends, but it's not super immersive multiplayer like the online version. But the online version, everything is default. So to harvest a single harvest on a tile in a mine takes 20 seconds. And it takes 50 harvests to remove a tile to dig deeper into the mine. Granted, you get material for each harvest, but still. It's way too long. So I tried to play the, if you play Worm Unlimited, you can adjust those because you have server command control. So I generally put it at about 2 seconds per harvest, and it makes it actually reasonable. But it's similar to Minecraft in that the whole world is terraformable, but it is a tile-based system instead of a voxel-based system. And it is way, way more realistic. It is definitely not a game for kids. You have to know some things about some things to make most of the materials there. Alright, looks like our last trip is just going to be 2 nodes, which is why we start at the back and work our way forward, as it would suck to run all the way to the back of the mine just for 2 nodes. Baldur's Gate 3. I very much enjoy Baldur's Gate 3. It is a fantastic game. It's another game, though, that is very difficult to play with other people. I have a friend that I play it with periodically that is a little impatient. So when we have some things that we could set up synergy-wise for attacks, it almost never works because he just kind of does what he thinks he should. And sometimes to the detriment of the rest of the party, which is kind of frustrating. But he is not the most strategic. It's still fun, though. They play D&D as well, yeah. It's a pretty good simulacrum for D&D 5.0. There's obviously some things that don't translate well into a video game, but for the most part, they did a pretty good job on it. And there are still some heinous bugs, but they're working on it, slowly but surely. I miss the days when they actually bug-tested games ahead of time before release. That was always nice. But that was back, you know, when we didn't have internet, so you couldn't just update the game. Day 1 patches weren't a thing. Yeah, the company's putting out the half-finished games. Now, some of them I understand, like that Bloodline that I'm making a video on is a single developer. So he's trying to... he's using the pre-orders to survive on, or, well, the early access payments to survive on while he finishes the game. Like, that kind of makes sense. But when you've got a AAA studio working on something, there's absolutely zero reason it should be broken at all. Here's looking at you, Bethesda. The Sims 4. Yeah. Alright. So that's both the mines hit. How are we doing on bronze now? 62. That's a hell of a haul, guys. You remember those days? Yeah, Windows 95 and dial-up internet. Yup. CD or floppy, yep. Hell, I had an old game that you had to, when you bought the game, like Pong, when you bought Pong for PC, they did not give you a disc of any kind. They gave you instructions on how to program the game. Like, it was a step-by-step instruction on how to program the game so it would run. Oh yeah, I still have a lot of old CDs and floppy disks and all kinds of random crap. Commodore 64, right? Yeah. Yeah. I know our first computer was Windows 4.1. And yeah, you would boot it and then go do something else for 20, 30 minutes. I remember getting home from school and I would turn it on and go do my homework. And usually it was done by around the time I was done with my homework. Did anybody else ever play Zork Grand Inquisitor? I used to love that game. Myst? Yeah, Myst was pretty fun too. Oh yeah. Zork was a blast. Here's a spell that turns purple things invisible. Now use it on the purple flower to find the hidden scroll. Riven, yep. God, those were the days. You know, it is simultaneously good and bad the way that games operate now. It's nice that we have these guides that show us where to go for quests and whatnot, but it's also bad because none of us really think for ourselves anymore. Let's see, 32. Like, back in the day, you used to have to pay attention to what the NPC said, because the quest journal may or may not tell you what town you needed to go to, but there sure as shit wasn't a thing on the map showing you where to go. You had to figure that stuff out. And that was half the fun. Alright. Less durability loss on hammers. That's probably not a terrible idea, huh? Building master. Less stamina during building. Stamina during building's not really a problem. The durability loss will be nice, though. Alright, so we've got both of our mines handled. I don't want to just trash all of that bronze just yet. A few console systems and games you have no idea what to do with. Hey, I still have all my old systems, going all the way back to Sega Master System. There's nothing wrong with that. Morrowind was a lot of fun too, yeah. You know, each of the... From Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, each game has gotten progressively better, admittedly, but there are things from each of the previous games that have been cut out that I wish they hadn't. Like in Oblivion, it was super cool that you could design your own spells and design your own enchantments for items. That was frigging amazing, and I was really disappointed that that didn't carry over into Skyrim. Selling on eBay, yeah? I had an ex-girlfriend that tried to do that. She was not as good as she thought she was, and wound up basically living in my house off of me for quite a while. And that was frustrating. Yeah, it's a lot of work, Melody. It's a lot of research, as you have to really know what things are worth to be able to do it accurately. Okay, it is too late to go to town for sale. Just tired of having stuff, that's fair. Wait, did we finish the fields already? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, good. Good. That really helps. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to change our fields over now and hope that they will plant them for us, or at least start the planting of flax. Because I want them to plant flax and not try to harvest our oats. Or our rye, rather. Granted, we only have 25 of it, but I really don't want them to do that. And I wonder, have they already claimed tools? Because if they've already claimed tools, then it's not going to help. No, they have not. Then here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to steal the scythes. And make sure that we don't have any sickles. And we're going to put all this crap in our house. Flaxseed is actually worth selling. It's not worth as much as the flax itself, but it does still make you money. And cabbage seed is not completely worthless anymore, which is also good. It used to not be worth the weight. Alright, there we go. So now we don't have to worry about them trying to harvest for us. So they will hopefully start the flax seed planting for us, and that's going to take less. We might run out, though, because we kept it back exactly 300. We need to buy more cherry saplings, too. So that's going to be a little awkward, but that's alright. We'll make it work.
What should I be doing here, boss?
I don't know. Maybe your feckin' job? Alright, how much food, or how much meat do we have in here? Oh, we need to steal a potage anyway. Alright, well, let's take everything that's not at 100% and sell it. So we've been hunting frequently enough that it's not really a problem if we take the stuff that's not still at 100%. Alright, now I don't think we have any open houses at the moment. No. So what do we need here? So we still need a... I feel like we paired off somebody that was supposed to be temporary. Yes, these two. So Zadimir... What's up with him? He is... Ah! Okay, so he's our survivalist. So we need to build him a house. I don't think we can get another house here. Please don't die, lady. I think... Well, we don't actually have to go into that hut for anything, because we can't make anything there. So let's see if we can build a house here. That's a barn site. Come on, man. Nope. We're not going to be able to fit a house there. I guess we're going to have to do a little bit on the other side. But I do want to get a fishing shed up over here. And we need to get that fisher guy out of the house that he's in. Yeah, there really are more stones in winter. You can tell just from this area. Alright, now we grabbed 32 last time and it wasn't enough. I think we're going to need 37. But I could be full of crap. I feel like 37 was a number that we counted to, though. Devs need to work on the fishing spears. They run out too fast. Everything runs out too fast since they lowered the durabilities on everything. Like the bronze hose at 256. That's way lower than it used to be. I mean, iron tools used to be 600, and now they're not. They're not even close. We're going to take 37 and see if it works out. I don't think it's going to, but it might. Hey, Storm, what's shaking, man? Oh, really? That helps keep people happy now. It didn't used to do anything other than give them a gathering place. But I don't have one just yet. We will work on one soonish, though, now that we're actually out of the hole financially. Alright, did I overshoot on the logs? Was 37 too much? 37 was too much. So 34. When I can't remember next time, 34 is the magic number. Oh, you just heard through the grapevine? Well, fair enough. It doesn't hurt anyway. It does make it look better, but I don't want to get too excited with this village over here. Right now we're just trying to get enough to get by while we prepare to build our actual village at the other location. And we are going to go more of an industrial complex this time around and less of a farming. So we're going to be doing quite a few forges and run that route instead, and we're not going to have a bajillion fields like we did last season. I think we had 8 fields by the end of last season. It was 8 or 9. And we're not going to go quite that hard into fields this time. Just enough to keep our flax coming in. And yeah, so, Stesso, these used to be worth 8, and now they're worth 6. So the price did go down, but they are still quite worth it. Oh, dude, we have the planks. Okay, so 18 and 18 is 36. So we need 64? And I did not realize that we still had 1,500 flax seeds. So we actually aren't going to run... Oh, I forgot the damn rocks! It's always something with me, isn't it? I always forget one thing. And I do that in real life, too. Every morning when I get ready for work, I go downstairs to get all my stuff together, get ready to take off for the day, and have to run back upstairs for something that I left. Every single day. And it's not the same thing every day. It's something new every day. Because I remember to check for the things that I forgot earlier the week. Okay. So we want 98 rocks, and there was one more log. We are going to have to do something to get rid of these stones here very soon. We might just make a bunch of stone knives just to get rid of them. Because we're up over 1,500 rocks now. Really? Oh, no, I was off on planks, too. Shit. Well, we still have more planks. That's not a problem. I didn't realize it was 8. I thought there were 6. You forget something every few minutes. That's fair. I was giving one of my cousins shit about that over Christmas. She walked out into the kitchen and said, came back and said, I completely forgot what I went to the kitchen for. I said, you know, that's one of the first signs of getting old. And she told me to cram it. She's only 6 months older than me. You went to the store to get gas and only got a soda and smokes and ran out of gas on your way back to the... Oh, no. Oh, dude. That's rough. I'm sorry. I feel your pain, though. I've only run out of gas once, and thankfully I did it as I was coasting into the gas station. But I've come close several times. You feel better now, right? It was ingrained in me when I was learning to drive to never go anywhere if you were low on gas. Because the rule was, if you ran out of gas and needed help, you had to walk. There was no help. Now, if something went wrong with the car broke down or something like that, then they would absolutely come help. But if you ran out of gas, that was your own dumb fault, and you had to deal with the consequences. You have gas in the back? You know, that's not a terrible idea. Just keep a jerry can in the back, ready to rock. Although in today's day and age, somebody will bust in your back window. We were talking about that over Christmas, too, and they were giving my stepdad crap, saying that he was going to get coal because he'd been an ass for the year, which it's an ongoing joke. But I pointed out that, you know, honestly, in today's economy, getting coal for Christmas isn't a terrible gift. That's actually worth a chunk of change. Okay, so we need 30 sticks. You're right? Alright, so this will get us 30 bronze arrows, which is a start. We'll keep our stone arrows for bird hunting, but I want some bronze arrows for animal hunting, the bigger animal hunting, and for defense. Those are wooden bolts, dude. What am I... Oh, the forge. Sometimes. Okay, now I think if we hold R... No, it's not R. I thought there was a way to change what arrows you had equipped. I just don't remember how to do it. I guess we have to go in and do it manually. I mean, it's not the end of the world, because time freezes when you're paused like that, so it's not going to hurt anything. It's just frustrating. Okay, so we're actually in pretty good shape here, guys. Let's eat the pottage. Our fields are handled. Our, oops, looks like I took too much bronze. Our, mines are handled. And we've got a bunch of crap that we can sell. And we're already at 5 grand. Our taxes are looking like they're going to be pretty close to 1,500, I'm going to say, by the end of this. Now, one thing that we didn't do was build our fishing hut. There we go. We got it shallow enough that we shouldn't have to get wet to get in. 4 planks and 4 logs. Oh, I forgot to move what's-his-nuts, didn't I? This damn ear. We're going to put him in... Oh, no. I'm going to put him in the new house, the simple house. And we're going to rename that house to survival. So his wife will be our herbalist, getting us henbane. And I think that's how we'll handle that. 4 and 4. And I'm sure we're going to need probably another 10 or so. And then we're going to need some straw. I don't know how much, so I'm just going to eyeball it. This is probably not enough to finish the building, but it's enough to at least get us started. I forgot to grab sticks, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Alright, we need 1 more straw. A crap ton of sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 logs? 7 logs, some sticks, and a straw. We'll take an extra because I'm terrified that I've forgot some. Because that is definitely a psych move. I don't know if 55 is going to be enough or not, but we're going to try that and see how it shakes out. One more log and 3 sticks. We were so close. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so that'll give Zadimir a job. Logs. We also still have to build the herbalist shack. That's a thing as well. There we go. I tried to build it close enough to the shore that we can get into it without having to actually submerge and get wet. I don't know why. It's not like we have to go into it or anything. Alright, so all of these are fishing spear instead of knives now. Okay. So if we dry it, it just takes the fish meat. Oh, we have to catch it and then knife it into fish meat. Okay. So it looks like, for comparison, all of these take 2 durability per fish. And all of these take 1 durability per fish. So our best bet's going to be to go with pike to get the most meat per durability. Excuse me. Seriously? We can't even get 2 fish a day. Alright. Well, let's go with 1 fish, I guess. I don't know how much of this we need, but... And the difference in cost between the dried fish meat and the regular fish meat, I'm not sure on. Let's see if it'll tell us here. So dried fish meat is worth 20. Dried meat is worth 8. So what's regular fish meat worth? We're going to have to see what regular fish meat's worth to see whether or not it's worth them drying. Wish you could build... yes, ramps and bridges, absolutely. And lights that can go in the storages and skill buildings would be amazing too, yeah. Yeah, there's a way to glitch lights in. The guys were telling me about it in Season 2. It just... by the time that you get lights, most of your stuff's already established, and it has to be done when you're building the building, so it's problematic. Let's see here. We wanted to do... that. That thing's gonna bust the next time it's used. Joshua, hello. So to make compost bins, you hit Q, and you go to Furniture and Decorations, and then you go to Workstations, and then you go to Farming, and then they are right here. And then if you wanted to make a wash tub so that you don't have to submerge yourself to clean in winter, it's actually in the same place. You go to Workstations, and then go to Laundry Workstations, and it's there. The submerging yourself in winter is not really a good idea on account of it makes you colder. There we have it. We've already built up this place more than I really wanted to. If there's an arrow on it, there are more choices. Oh, right. Yeah, if you see the little swirly arrow there, looks like a backwards return. Then it's narrows out, like Autumn was saying. Just watched 111. Oh, awesome. Okay, so yeah, we're on episode or season 3, which is actually in the new map, so it's quite a bit different than the valley is. But yeah. Yeah. Did we ever buy the recipe for that? I thought we did. I might just be crazy. No, yeah, we did. Potion of Strength. There it is. Some henbane, some water, and a vial. We're good to go. I don't think we ever bought the vial recipes, to be completely honest. We did not. There we are. Problem solved. Alright, smithy stuff's good to go. The sewing hut... I believe it was hood and fur hood, but we're not going to buy them right now. We're going to hold off on that. We do need to make sure that we get the recipe for... well, probably both of these are good. Yeah, just aesthetic. I wish that this thing was not aesthetic, because it looks like a birdhouse. I wish that you could collect feathers from it. That would make me very happy. There's our animal feed. Does the trellis do anything? No. Okay, well. That's alright then. We have our recurve bow now. We could make some fishing nets. That's probably not a terrible idea. Oh, really? Oh, it provides aesthetic values, but the villagers will use it, apparently. This is what we really want. The Potion of Instant Healing 2. We just have a little ways to go. A Wysant trophy would be nice, too. And I think here... Yeah, we've got most of this already handled. We should probably get the regular stick fence, but I'm hoping that we can just hold out for the stone fence. A standing fire bowl. That's kind of cheap. I wonder if its light is as narrow as it was. Do you guys have chickens yet? Animal breeders doing nothing? No, we generally go with geese because chickens will produce more eggs faster, but geese will produce more eggs at less animal feed cost. We were watching somebody else play and he was selling the fish meat. He was grilling it. Okay. Well, we'll check the prices for all three versions of the fish meat, but honestly, we're probably going to use it as a food source. Right, we still need a bath. Now, is it too early in the day to go to sleep?
Good to see you, my wife. Have a nice day.
No, it didn't give us a kid. It was worth a try. Okay, so we need to check the bronze tools. I believe that they still need... Yeah, they need 2 bronze axes. We're going to need to make him some bronze knives. And bronze pickaxe? Are there no bronze pickaxes left? Oh no, there's plenty. Okay. So 2 bronze axes. I guess we don't actually need to make any bronze knives because we have quite a few in storage for selling. We just need to not take all of them when we go to sell. Bronze tools. Axes. You're getting rid of them, you got them mainly for feathers. Fair enough. The scrambled eggs make a really good player-based food. That's the main reason that we use those guys. Alright, so let's take our bags. And we'll take a lot of our cabbage seed. We can take 133 cabbage seed. Now, let's leave... We'll leave 10 behind for oopsies for them. Because now they're to the point where they're going to start doing it for us. It's a lot of flaxseed we can take with us. Come on, Geraldine. It always sounds like she's taking damage when she climbs on the mount. I don't like that. Okay, so leaving 300 would be 1201. So we're going to take 1151, I think. And that'll leave them 350, which is more than they should need. Is that everything? Oh, we didn't... Did we look at the bronze knives? No. Take 21 of those as well. Alright, sail run! Got the tier 2 hunting lodge. You have so much meat it winds up making fertilizer. Yeah, the tier 1's really not worth it. The amount of materials that you get off the tier 1 is absolute garbage. Maybe we will reconsider when we have access to the tier 2, but for now we're just not even bothering. It gets so little meat, it's not even funny. And at the rate that we need leather, we're already massacring the countryside of deer, so we're already up to our eyeballs in meat. Where are you guys? Everybody's out and about. You guys should be out here.
This
Red hat guy.
turd is as good of a castellan as a fork is for eating soup.
This little turd is as good of a castellan as a fork is for eating soup. I did try to push him off the wall for you guys.
Hello
I tried. Alright, he's got 54 left. 3 and some change left. There we go, we left him with 10 cents. Alright, so Red Hat guy's tapped out. See what Blue Hat guy's got going on. Hey, 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 hey.
How is life?
$79 remaining.
Want to see my wares?
He's
See you
got 2
around.
left.
I wonder if I'll be
Oh, oh. You're the herbalist, aren't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
can I have a nice day?
She's pretty. I like her voice actress, too.
How are
Sounds nice. Alright, and then we should have some... Yeah. We're gonna clean this village out. There's
My
no way in
work. See
hell.
you soon.
There's no way in hell they're gonna be able to keep up. You're not a vendor. No, you're not. I think we hit both of you already. So we need... Yep, you.
Oh,
Yellow hood girl. Oh wow, she got to keep 2 and 20 cents. Look at her. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yep, no. Roasted meat's too much. Much too much.
my
okay.
way. See you soon.
I think we already got her. Didn't we?
Hello.
Yeah, we hit
Whatever you need,
Ludamita up.
I got it. Have a nice day. One of the travelers told me that
Alright,
in
so
the
now we
south,
have the weird voiced
people ride on
gal.
horses with 2 large-
Have a good day.
I think that's everybody here. Now we just have to hit the gal that's at the tavern. Which I think is actually up on the hill. I think I just screwed up. Blah. Oh, it's a dude here. Okay. Okay. We still have quite a bit for sale though. This is a bit of a problem.
Wants to see you soon.
We still have a lot for sale. Over 1,000 flax seed, 100 cabbage seeds, 200 roasted meat. We're at 15,000 coins. So there's 10,000 coins in this village. That's good to know, at least. Well, we could hit up some of the other villages, but that's a hell of a ride. No matter which one we go to, it's a bit of a way. Well, crap. All right, well, let's pick up this quest over here. And see what they need. So we still haven't found any kind of a main storyline quest yet.
Hail,
So Milla, everything alright? More than alright. Remember, this day is the day that changed the world. I invented something that will truly revolutionize our society. Is it another spork? Oh my, is it a new cure? Is it some sort of advanced tool? Did you finally find a way to end all wars and famine? Tool. You created a new game. That's better. Games are the best. Right? I'm so glad I came across a fellow enthusiast. I need some aid promoting the game. Will you help me? With honor and pleasure. Seeing as that is literally what we're doing now. Okay, so listen. The game is called Stone Parchment Shear. Oh my god, it's rock, paper, scissors. I need to get precisely these 3 items, then display them nicely in front of my house, and everyone will see. Don't worry, I've already made some arrangements. A very special stone is being prepared for me by Bronislaw and Skauki, and Swibora in Astoya promised to donate her shears. I just need you to collect them for me. The last thing is the parchment, which you can safely borrow from the notice board. Getting rid of some of the older notes won't hurt anybody. When you have all the items, come back to me, and I'll not only make it worth your while, I'll teach you how to play the game as well. Be ready with your coins.
Our quartermaster is a good fellow.
I feel like we should take her out back and murder her for the horror she's about to unleash on the world. Alright, you know what? We actually do need to get some feathers. So let's go ahead and switch to our stone arrows and do something about the damn pigeon problem in this town.
Maybe I should just leave it all.
Don't you do it. Stop scaring away the birds. Barely got that shot off in time. Stesso. No, oh wow, that is a bastard lot of arrows for almost no coins. No. Bronze shovel. And 14 bags? No. Make the market great again? No, the linen fabric we have in spades, but I can make more. Actually, I can make more per linen fabric by making stuff out of them, so no. Bronze hose and copper hose? No. But I can hunt pigeons for 300 coins to kill 9 pigeons. That is worth it. And there should be more than 9 pigeons that spawn through here. There should be some right around this bend. Provided that NPC hasn't scared... You guys seriously need to stop. Just stop. And you, honey, I feel like we need to rescue you from that asshole of a husband.
Living in a smaller village
Yeah. He's never going to see it coming. Haha. That was the Castellan's wife, by the way. For people that didn't immediately recognize her. Yes! Yes! Oh, I really should have put... Oh, there we go. Okay, we're fine, we're fine.
Have you ever wondered what a world
Yeah, there's several birds. There's 5 spawn points along this road. So you got one there, one here, one over by the other gate, one just outside the gate, one a little further down, and then one around the curve. So there's normally birds here. There'll be birds at the bottom of this ramp. That looks like... doesn't look like a pigeon, though. No, I think that was a crow. That's a pigeon, though. And then where the road tees up here, just after the wagon, there's another group of birds that like to land.
I know stranger things.
We have 4 people out of tools? How? We just checked all the... No! No, you have tools. No resources. You have a fishing spear and a knife. Oh. He doesn't have any pike yet. That's what's going on. Okay. That makes me feel better. I was about to lose my tiny mind there for a minute. Production, the smithy is... Oh, right, because we refined it all. Okay. Nope, that's on me. But that's still only 2 out of 4. Where the hell are the other 2? Extraction, maybe? Okay, the well. So that's 3 out of 4. I don't know what our 4th one is. Maybe bowls? Are we down to 3? Oh, now we're down to 3. Yep, bowls is the 4th one. Okay. Nope, we're fine. 4 is normal.
This is what greed can bring us to.
And then, yeah, these guys are pigeons as well. Now, hopefully, if we get this guy, they won't all fly. Nope, they did. Sometimes you'll get lucky and the ones that are further away won't take off on you. I have no idea what we're up to. Okay, so we still need 6 more. So there's some up here where the road tees as well. That looks like a crow, though. That one's a pigeon. Oh, nope, that might have been a crow. That was a crow. Well, shit. Oh, what are you? Are you a pigeon? Nope, that was also a crow. Oh, well, and I didn't kill him, so that sucks. But this is going to get us all those feathers that I was just griping about. Oh, no, I did get him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're already up to almost 70 feathers. We are still carrying quite a bit of weight. Let's put... Actually, yeah, we're not going to be able to effectively sell anything else because they ran out of money. So we can just throw it all on Geraldine here and worry about it later. I should have waited. That's what being impatient gets you. Not a damn thing. Well, those would have been crows anyway, so that's not a big loss. I don't know why the ones at the bend aren't here, though. Oh, because a villager just walked through.
Do what they say, but do not get too close to them.
Well, we're almost halfway there. Ah, that was just bad. Well, I was hoping that this would allow us to get... Or do we have to do them in order? We must have to do them in order. I was hoping that we would be able to get the parchment from completing one of these missions, but apparently that was not to be. Alright, we need a female survivor, or survivalist. And we need a male What do we need? Okay. So we need a female farmer, a male farmer. Oh, okay, I don't know why those aren't a pair. I guess just go with it. A male farmer, female farmer, a female survivalist, and that's it.
I just don't like the conversations about the weather, crops, animals.
Female survivalist.
Children. Oh, it's you again.
Nope. We need more rep before we can do that. Ah, that was too much to hope for. That would have been super cool to shoot a duck out of the air, but, no. I can't believe I let go of that when I did. I knew that was a bad shot, and I took it anyway.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
I would make a better king.
That's awkward. These people really hate our king, and I don't know why, because he's neutral. He's not a bad king. You guys seriously still haven't landed yet? Whoa. Nope. That had 0 drop. Alright, we're going to make one more pass, and I'm giving it up as a bad go. Because this is the last day of the season, so we kind of have to get the last of the birds on today. These ones haven't even come back. I was kind of hoping that we'd have some land over here somewhere, but I guess not.
Once I met a guy who kept saying, "Winds howling," even when there was just a light breeze.
Alright, no birds here. No birds at the bend. See if there's any at the entrance. So we should be getting close. No, we're at 5 out of 9. Would help. If I hadn't missed all those shots, we'd be done by now. I wish there was a way to nail, like, all 4 of these in one go. Like a hand grenade or something. Could you imagine hunting pigeons with a hand grenade? I don't know why he didn't fly away. I should not have gotten away with that, but I will take it. Mincemeat, yes. That sounds fun. Fair enough. I need a shotgun, right? I'd never hit anything with a shotgun. I don't like getting that close to stuff. I'm too impatient. What I really need is a rifle. Alright, we only need one more pigeon. We're almost there. I don't know if we have to complete a quest to get a parchment or if we have to do them in order. So I'm hoping that by finishing this quest, one, we'll get a chunk of change, but also the Dynasty rep that we need to hire that female farmer. But I'm hoping that it will give us the parchment for that quest. I doubt it, but I've been wrong before. Hopefully it doesn't send us like all the way to one of the extreme towns to turn in. Because they do like to do that sometimes. I believe that's a crow. I'm still going to shoot it for the feathers, but that's not what we're actually after. Oh, it's that asshole again. Don't scare the birds. We only need that last one, and he's right there. Got it. Okay, there we go. So we can turn in here. And I don't think it's going to give us the parchment.
Once I met a guy who kept saying, "Winds howling."
I killed a few pigeons. Let's hope they leave you be for some time. You're my savior. They'll return. They always do. At least some of them bite the dust. Thank you. Anytime. For 120 rep and 300 coins, you bet your ass I'll kill some pigeons. We needed the feathers anyway. Alright, so that did not help us with the parchment thing, so we're going to have to go to Bronislaw. Is that... I don't know where that is. Oh, it's in Skauki. Okay. Well, let's see if that gave us enough rep with that 120 points to recruit that female farmer.
Travelers of this realm are drawn to the bonfires like moths, myself included. How is life treating you?
Nothing like the crackling.
Perfect. Excelente. Alright, let's see. We've got field 1 and field 2. So can we put her in one of those? Looks like we need to make some more firewood. Yep, field 2. Perfect. Alright, and then we will put her to work in the barn. And that means that we're going to have to assign the barn something. So we are going to assign the barn... I don't know what we're going to assign the barn. We don't have anything that we need out of them right now. Animal feed, maybe. We can have them make the animal feed after we harvest. There we go.
The cozy fire to make you focus.
Wait, was she? Ah, shit. You're right.
Hello.
Thank you for that.
See you.
We needed a survivalist too, but thank you for that. Which means she is actually going to the herbalist hut. And right now we're just going to have them worry about henbane. Or maybe we'll do 75% henbane. You know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll do 50% henbane. And we'll do 50% dandelion and 50%... or 25 rather. Because that would be 150%. As nice as that would be, we're not going to get away with it. St. John... Or not St. John's. Broadleaf plantain. There we are. And that'll give us the materials for the healing potions and for the strength potions, which are pretty much all we're going to use, so.
That morning breeze. It smells divine.
The morning breeze smells divine. Lady, it's winter. Are you insane? Thanks for that, Joshua. I completely was not paying attention. I don't know why, but I thought she was the farmer that we were looking for. You saved me quite a bit of headache later on. Have a good night, Stesso. We're not much longer for it anyway. It's 8 o'clock, guys, so I think we're going to put this trap down, and then we'll probably stop here. We are getting towards the end of the season, which is perfect. You just watched season 3. Oh, season 3. Okay, episode 111. You're invested. You play 2, just got the game 2 days ago. Awesome. Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you here, man. I thought that you meant you watched season 1, episode 11. I was very confused earlier. But yeah, yeah, welcome, and thanks for stopping by. That's always awesome. But it is 8 o'clock, guys, so we're probably going to stop here. We've got our field ready to rock. We got some new buildings up. We've got some new people for said buildings. We've got a couple of houses. We did manage to start another quest for rock, paper, scissors, which makes us the bane of everyone's existence, but that's alright. Oh, firewood. Let's make that before we log, because I will forget. But we're in pretty great shape here. I'm just going to make a crap ton of it this time. It's been a decent stream. It's been very productive. We got both the mines harvested. We got several herds of deer culled. We got a crap ton of feathers, which means we can actually get the rest of our bronze rocking. I'm very, very happy with where we are. I think we're well on our way. We do still need to upgrade our storages to tier 2s, but that's alright. That's not pressing right now. I don't want to grow this area too much more. I really want to get started on that other village. Unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with the fields in the morning. And I'm hoping that we can have our kid tonight and see how that... not tonight, as in tonight real time, but like at the season change, to see exactly how the mechanic works for having a child as a female character.
Good day.
So that's romance, yes. Oh, okay.
Have a nice day.
So we'll hang out in here and log out. But if you guys learn anything useful or had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will be back on Friday for the next part. Thanks for watching.